Well, we're here. We're finally ready. Got all the shards. We done all of these. That one. This one. The other 6. It's kind of weird to think about. I mean, equally, this feels like an odd thing to be lost for words over. But, yeah. Done all of them. And I mean, like, I've done all of them before, like, a million times before, but, like, this is... You know, this was for something, this was a whole project. And it's, like, mostly done now. Like, there's more stuff after this, but, like... I don't know, it's weird. I mean, I guess I'd better just do it, huh? Alright. Desecrated Temple. Smlelm is about to fulfill the terms of his quest. With his big shoulders that I just noticed.
You are now entering the Desecrated Temple.
Alright. What's your wax doing, eh? It's making symbols. Oh no. Temple. To see or not to see? Time is the question. To this day, I still have no clue what that refers to. Let's begin. And it's all the enemies. He's throwing everything at us. I guess it means this. There we go. That, we avoided having to hit that, didn't we? He knows we're close. He throws all of his army at us. In a weird sort of mishmash of visual language. Whap. Sort of highlights the interchangeability of them all though, because it really doesn't change how you approach it. I could have taken more damage before I partook of the ham, and it would have been sensible, saved me a bit of a... made more efficient use, but no, it's... we cannot dwell on it. We're in the final furlong, the final Ed furlong. We've got to... ah! This is also one of my favourite bits of the soundtrack. Maybe on balance my favourite. It's certainly the bit that I remember. Like this is the one I think of before any others, certainly. Ghost Town's good. The Lich's background music's good, but this one is good. He who hoards his potions may grow weaker. Don't hoard your potions, or you'll end up like Weak Jim. Which is to say, weak. Oh yeah. You can see this dead idiot. Oh, Skorne. There's the halo. There's 2 deaths, you see, and you can sort of game the system a bit here if you're willing to get your fun hats. You gotta be willing to punch. Haha! How'd you like that? I hoarded my potions and grew stronger. I've gone the wrong way. And lost a great deal of the health that I just stole. There you are. You're not very good at running away. Ha ha ha. Bouncy spring. Quickfoot. The Quickfoot walk. Speedily advance. With a measly lance. And you can shoot quick, you can shoot quick, you can shoot lightning. And you can shoot it in 3 different directions at once. Hence the phrase, quick triple lightning. That they talk about in most churches. Is there a distinction between a church and a temple? Because I can't think of one, but then again I wouldn't know. It doesn't come up all that often. I do like keys. This'll be good. Stop happening. Really didn't need to do that. There's a lovely bit of ribs happening. But I can't use that health because I'm past the maximum already thanks to the Twin Reapers. Due to my crafty use of walking around them a bit and avoiding them. So that I could get the fun hat. Chuck a potion, since I saved myself 2. Now's no time to be. There's so many boys. How many distinct boys do they use? We got the poison boys, the zombies, the dream world imps, the miners. Curiously, none of the, what hangs over Death's head? Curiously, none of the orcs, the green orcs, none of the desert orcs, none of the castle orcs, none of the forest, like none of the original enemies of the game. I mean, the zombie ones were in the original as well, but yeah, they've sort of neglected the you know, it happens. Give me your invisibility, stalactite, why don't you? Oh, that pattern looks familiar. Clams. Lectern! You'd think the lectern would be closer at the back where all the pews were. Oh, Scroggage. Oh yeah, they can't see me. Haha! I'm invisible to you, you idiots. You little fool. Oh no, it's unhappening. There's your exit, but we're not ready yet. We need the special points. We haven't found out what hangs over Death's Head, have we? Get out of the way. Yeah, because let's examine the font of chumps for a sec. Oh. Okay. With all the threats eliminated, let's have a look at the layout of this chapel. There's like a table of sacrifices. I guess this is the sacrifice lectern that's just sort of unceremoniously at the top of some stairs, but not at the top of all the stairs. Because you've also got this, where the school play happens. I don't really know what to make of that. It looks a bit stage-like. Not a lot else to go on. But there's no seating, because you all must be stood for whatever the hell this is. And here's all your pews. Mind you, the pews have been skewed. Skewed pews. Terrible news. We're still past the maximum health, so we can't make advantage of them either, because that's not a thing. But you know what? Yeah, and then you've got this whole situation over to the side, which... I mean, I've got to be honest, it's entirely possible that it's a video game level, but... I just really want to understand this temple. Maybe if I knew what the religion was, it would make more sense. What was worshipped here? Before it was all desecrated and whatnot. Oh, I mean, those are skeletons. Those are skeleton demons holding the books. Were they there originally? That is significantly smaller than the chandelier I am supposed to believe created it. You did it right. I went way wide around the outside there because I knew the portal was in the middle. Soul Savior, isn't it? Suck that down, yeah? Right. Candles are all blatantly still there as well. I guess it was just like a... And here's a smaller one we made earlier. Well... It's banishing time. There's a chain in the way, but... Goes straight from one to the other. That's how you know it's getting real. That's how you know. Whoa. Ugh. Yes, now I forget what this barrier does and does not stop. He's gonna breathe? Yeah. I believe there's a pattern to what he does, but I can never remember what it is. It's more... I sort of do it on instinct. He attacks very fast. This guy can actually be kind of a problem to fight. Which you'd expect, I mean he's the big bad. Don't... Oh, he's got elements. And he's real angry. Ah, and he breathes. Oh, and he circles. Belt buckle's kind of out of place. Maybe he was the Flash at one point. Is this what happens in Season 5 of The Flash? I never finished Season 4. Ah. There's not really a story to the fact that I never finished Season 4 of The Flash. It's just sort of like, yeah, like, okay, you've made a lot of people who can run fast. I'm kind of seeing where this is. Was it even Season 4? I think it might have been Season 3. What was the one with... I can't even remember. The one where Draco Malfoy was just inexplicably there now, because he changed the timeline, so Draco Malfoy... He's there and he's a bit of an arsehole. I can't remember. It all just sort of was a problem. It was the end of season 2 that really sort of turned me off of it, where just like... Basically he just runs around a thing for a bit, and then the main villain gets carried away by a ghost, and then they just sort of explain it afterwards. It just sort of ends with Barry Allen explaining what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know. It was really inelegantly done. It did make sense in context, but it was really inelegantly done. None of which is this that's actually going on in front of us. Big wingies. Big wingies sort of spindlo. Maybe that's why he's so angry. Oh, he's got spindlo wingers. Ah, I got crunched. In my lens. My lens? Lens crunch. They're terrible. Lens crunch is like a cereal that Len Goodman did, isn't it? Maybe I should just stop talking forever. I mean, I feel like, you know, we're approaching the end of this, you know, this project. The Chronicles of Smlelm, and I feel like if it's proven anything, it's proven that I should never have been given the power of speech. Or at the very least, it should have been made so that nobody could understand me. Like, give me a language, but one that nobody else can speak or understand or hear, so they don't have to deal with it. Skull summoning. Blah! My signature move. You've got... Blah! I feel like I was possibly doing better. Was I doing better when I was just talking about the Flash, or, like, was I just not paying attention and didn't realise how much I'd died? I've lost a lot of health. Like, this is one of the rare points in the game where, like, veteran of Gauntlet Dark Legacy that I am, I will still sometimes die on these. If not this, then the next level. You've got to make sure you're going prepared. Prepared? Or Skorne will just rinse you. Real nice outfit, though. Skorne's a great design. A very typical design, but it works. And now we get to have some of it. And obviously it's going to be the helmet. Look at that.
Congratulations.
Someone squiggles the organ.
Demon Skorne and vanished into the underworld. I see you have found all 12 missing runestones. Well done.
Certainly have.
Enter the underworld and destroy Skorne forever.
Oh, so it's not enough that we've just gotten rid of him. We need to now follow him to hell and destroy him completely. Which is just as well, because I sort of defeated him there without any fanfare. I didn't realise his health was that low. I probably would have stopped running my fucking mouth. You know, made more of a show of it. Meat, 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 munch, munch, munchy, munchy, meat, 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 crunchy, crunchy, meat, 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 crunchy on the meat. Well, bugger my old tin bishop, we actually had enough money to fully replenish our health. which you want to do before the Underworld. I also want additional potions. What's the most powerful thing we can have? We can be temporarily invulnerable. Temporary invulnerability is going to be an asset for sure. Oh. Don't know why it even like the 9th legend item symbol you can see in the bottom right of that whole section. Don't know why it bothers giving you that, because like it will always be blank. Because you immediately use it upon getting it. Like, there's no way of accessing this screen, I don't think, unless... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an idiot. Could be. I usually am. It's one of the many things I am. There are things that I'm not. A spider is one of the things. I forgot I'm looking at a spider right now. I've forgotten all the things that aren't spiders. I've got a very limited number of things I can focus on at one time. Terrible multitasker. I'm the Silver Mask Boy! Look at all the precious metals, what I'm covered in.
It's
a portal to hell, isn't it?
You can follow Skorne into the underworld and destroy him forever.
This seems like a safe thing to just have open in the middle of my fucking house. Mind you, I guess if all the others have been fine, then this... Why not this too, really? I mean... come on. Well... This monstrosity shall see you next time when we shall take on the underworld and destroy Skorne forever. I hope you'll join me in my glowy square. And that happens, and that will feel just as weird as this did. We're almost done. That looks so much dumber with the mask.